So the new Graco FX Fusion FX gun is now one of the newest guns on the market. It is going to be a much lighter gun, a much more sophisticated gun, but also simplified at the same time. It is basically a gun it's a generational gun. It has taken some older guns, the original Fusion gun, Fusion PC gun. There's some P2 technology in here. There's some clear shot technology, and there's even some other brand technology that they've all introduced to this gun. So this gun is going to be the lightest, most balanced, and the most efficient from some people's standpoint. You do have a lot of technology that has made some changes from where we used to be. Used to have side seals. We no longer use that technology. We're now using a set of fluid valves that actually open and close, which now changes the wear and tear of these guns. They are lighter weight. They can handle solvents, which in the past we had problems with that, and that was a pretty big change from the gun. It is going to be a lot smaller, so you're going to have a little more efficiency getting into tighter areas. It definitely runs a lot of the same size mixing chambers, but they are downsized to one size lower because of the efficiency of the gun itself. Actually changes the flow rate and everything else. So there's a couple differences that we do on maintenance, a couple differences on the mixing chamber size itself. So if you're used to an 0.2, you're going to use a 1.5. If you're used to an 0.1, you're going to downsize to the next one below that. So it still has all the same mixing chambers that we've had before and all the different guns. But this one is definitely going to be a faster, quick change style of gun. And the biggest change to this one, or the biggest advantage to this one, is being able to speed up your production. Production is slowed down by downtime. This is to eliminate majority of that downtime if used correctly. So it is going to use quick change mixing chambers. It is going to use a quick change cartridge assembly, which in the past, the Fusion PC had the same style of technology, but they've now revamped it to a rebuildable cartridge, so there's no longer disposable. You can dispose them if you want to, but they're meant to be rebuildable or be able, like I said, switch them out, put on a new one, and you're back to work within literally seconds. So they have changed the manifold technology on top of that. So now you're able to not have to remove the gun if you want to clean out your screens. They have gone to a new style for the Fusion technology style. They've gone to a new tool or hand valves to where they can be open and closed either direction. Which is now enables you not having to carry this at all times, which makes that kind of handy. The manifold itself is pretty robust. It does keep it pretty tight to the gun, so you still got to keep the lines running out the back, which again then keeps the balance of the gun very neutral in your hand. The ergonomics in it is absolutely amazing. I mean, it doesn't take much to hold onto this gun. It's got a very short trigger throw. It's 30% shorter. The handles themselves are very ergonomic. I mean, they're very easy to hold into your hand, and they are solvent resistant. There's pretty much everything in this gun can be put in Dynasolve and is actually recommended when you're cleaning out cartridges, which is completely unheard of in our industry. Normally it destroys all the O-rings. They have redeveloped all that in these guns. So that is definitely going to be a lot more efficient and save a ton of money on O-rings. We do know a lot of guys do tend to go to aftermarket just for that reason. Well, that's going to hopefully alleviate some of that on top of that. So far, we've seen great success with this. We've had a lot of amazing feedback. We've had guys that have been tried and true P2 guns make the switch. We've had guys Fusion guns, clear shot guns, even some other name brand guns that have actually switched over to this one just because it is the best of all of them.